Hey everyone, welcome back. Now I'm Kristen.
And I'm still Ryan.
We have another group of guests here for you today, and they're actually going to be discussing a play that they're in, and it's a main stage show. And we have Ryan, well, of course Ryan's here with me. We
I
also
really
have
am.
AJ and we have Juan here with us. So hi guys, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to interview you guys, not me.
Right. I mean, as much as I'd like to talk about Ryan, and Ryan would like us to talk about Ryan, we're really here about you guys. So you're in a show. What's the premise of this?
Okay, well, Our Town, most of you probably know it or have read it in high school, things like that, by Thornton Wilder, written in the 1930s. Typically it's done on a bare stage. Actors come on, pantomime a lot of the action within the show. Our version is a little different. We've set it in World War I, in a bombed out church in France. We are a regiment from New Hampshire, trying to make it through the night.
And where's it usually set?
Like I said, on a blank stage, empty stage.
So World War I is obviously the best alternative option to that.
Well, well, our director seems to think so, and it's working out pretty nicely for us. So,
I like a nice new spin on things. What's your overall opinions of things, like taking it off of its natural set and putting it somewhere else?
well, I think that it grounds it a lot more in the action. It creates the aspect of a play within a play, and it definitely makes our actions a little stronger.
Yeah. Creatively, I think it also gives actors more to play with. Definitely giving a different point of view and just seeing how creative or how we can make this world different definitely adds to it and helps us out more. You know.
So, what are your characters within the show?
I am originally the stage manager. I basically narrate the show. Within the regiment, I'm the chaplain, so I'm like their religious leader, still basically directing them in their actions. Basically just trying to help them get through the night and really focus on what's important in their lives.
In Our Town, I play Doc Gibbs. Within the regiment, though, I'm the corpsman, and due to our situation, I'm the head doctor, per se, in the church. And basically, my character is trying to help everyone out, medically, of course, but also physically and emotionally, just kind of trying to keep our wits together.
So the entire show is just how everyone in the town is dealing with what's going on around them?
Basically.
Yes.
Yes.
So, I mean, what are some of the reactions
Yeah,
people have to
I
this?
need some slight more detail actually on that. Before not to cut you up, but explain to me a little bit deeper, because I'm kind of intrigued. You know, how you go from you go from what it was originally to what your setting is now. What are some of the major differences between the two?
Well, I think that there's a lot of new layers within the show. Of course, there's the original layer, which is the actual play of Our Town, going back to Grover's Corners, New Hampshire, and us putting that on for ourselves. Then there's the regiment layer, so us in the military playing these parts in Our Town. And then there's also another level, which is personal for me, being the narrator of the show, that most of these things I'm making up, and they're going on in my head. So there's a lot of levels. It's probably a little heavy to think about right now, but in seeing
got me intrigued.
That's good. That's good. Hopefully the audience will be too.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, going back to that then, every one of these characters is struggling in a different way?
Yeah, you could say that. They're struggling with relationships within the regiment and problems within themselves as well.
And dealing with the situation, everyone has a different reaction to it. One might be more confident, another might not, and that's where you see the whole cast and crew. You know, we come together.
A dynamic as a community.
Right.
So this is a main stage show.
Yes.
And
Rowan Theater and Dance
this
Department.
is put on by the department as opposed to another group like the Lab Theater or anything like that.
Right.
And I heard that a lot of the actors are actually freshmen.
We have four freshman actors, which is new and rare.
Yeah.
Being
How's that going?
it's their first semester. I mean, they're doing really well. They've surprised us upperclassmen a lot.
Absolutely.
They're doing very well.
Absolutely, they've truly adapted. Especially with Lane Savido, who's the director. He's known for doing crazy productions, and just think about the concept that we're doing now. So they had a handful to deal with, but I'm impressed. They've done a great job so far, and you know, we look forward to seeing their work in the future.
Well, I guess aside from, we're jumping each other. This is fun. But I guess aside from having just the freshmen, I guess what would be some of the other big challenges you guys have had?
Technically, it's been a challenge.
Always,
always. You know, you add lights and sound, and we are still in our technical aspect of the show. Running tech, we did lights, sound yesterday. We have more lights to do today. So, you know, it's all going to come together, though. It's always a challenge.
Yeah. Another challenge would definitely be the whole aspect of the war and tying that into the story itself. The text does provide us with a lot of great things that like innuendos, and so it was basically finding where can we incorporate the aspect of war into the text itself, and I think that was a main challenge for all of us, and we did great. I think we pretty much got it down.
So I'm hearing war. Is this show more dramatic, more melancholy, or is there some happiness to cling to?
I would say that yes, there absolutely is some brightness and lightness to the show. I think that within the first 20 minutes of the show, it's really heavy. It's all bombing. You're seeing us go through our daily actions and our lives within the church, and then once we get into speaking and really getting into the relationships between people, it gets a lot lighter and more fun.
So you crash our emotions to build us back up.
That's right.
There we go.
Now, when can we see the show?
The show opens this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday are at 8, and Sunday is at 3, and the same times next weekend.
All right, so you guys are working on homecoming weekend also.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes
we
we
are.
are. Yes we are.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And
Thank
break
you.
a leg, that's the term, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
That's right.
Don't want to say good luck to you guys.
No.
Right.
You know, but break a leg, and we hope you all come out and see. We'll be right back.